I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do this stream. I figured it'll be a more chill stream. I'll probably prioritize like answering chess questions, like if people have opening questions or just things they want to learn about chess. I can do my best to answer. I can also play chess too. I've been editing all my speedrun videos. I don't think I've outsourced a single speedrun edit. I do all the thumbnails too. So usually like every speedrun episode, it takes what, like about 45 minutes to record, maybe an hour to record. I sometimes do the intros a bunch of times beforehand. And then it takes, it's usually like double the time to edit, to cut out like the pauses and the moments without any commentary. And then to upload and thumbnail and description, probably like 4 to 5 hours of work per episode. Chess as a Draw is asking, does your contact at I am Rosen still function? I was trying to send you a thank you. Oh, it should. We have the email command. So if you copy paste that email, it should be working. Okay, what to do? Someone tell me what to do. Should I play a game? Should I keep chilling and answering questions? Okay, puzzle streak. Let's do puzzle streak. Maybe this is something I can like continually come back through. Let's get a streak of 10. Usually the first several puzzles are quite easy. Takes and fork. My thing muted? Sound? Oh, standard. Okay, there we go. Set to silent. Okay, hopefully the audio is okay. Save the night. I forgot how satisfying this is. Oh! That wasn't satisfying. I messed up. I wanted to get a streak of 10. I got to 5. You only get 1 life in this too. Why was queen takes not good? We're not up material. I have to take with knight to threaten mate and eventually win the bishop. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, that was puzzle streak. What else do people want? Killager says duck chess. Possum says duck photos. Duck photos might be easier to share. Let me see. Duck. Okay, I'll share a photo. Or can I share a photo? Oh, where is it? Do people see the photo? The World Chess Hall of Fame. I don't know if they're selling giant ducks. They're selling like the small rubber ducks. But they had one giant rubber duck that they gave to a friend of mine. And I took a photo trying to be artsy. The duck knocking over a slightly tinier king than the king in the background. I have to play some giant duck chess. Anyway, that's the duck photo for today. Instructional rapid. Puzzle racer. Should I do puzzle racer? We'll do puzzle racer. Can maybe do all the types of puzzles on chess. Raise your friends. Do I have any friends? Let's see. Where are my friends? Link is in the chat. Oh dear, I have to make the board smaller. This is a really tiny board now. It's like, it's normal on the stream, but on my screen it's really tiny. So it may be hard to move the pieces. Mangork says, I feel like I could make a taller chess piece. So there was actually an interesting story, because several years ago when they constructed the king outside the World Chess Hall of Fame, it was the world's tallest chess piece. And then there was somewhere, I think it was somewhere in Germany, that they made a slightly taller chess piece. So then the St. Louis crowd decided to replace the tall king with an even taller king. and again make it the world's largest chess piece. So there's been this like back and forth competition. Anyway, let's do some puzzles, Racer.
9, 8, 7.
Good luck to
6,
all my
5,
opponents.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, I'm not used to the pieces being this tiny, but it's okay. Do. Oh no. Really gotta focus. Made in 2. Accuracy is very important. Made in 2. Okay. What is this? Don't know what this is. Ah, okay. I got 75. Yeah, I was really slow with the mouse. But I recovered after missing some of the earlier ones. Planet Al is asking, where is the old Shorter King? So they moved it like a mile away to the St. Louis University campus. So within like a mile radius in St. Louis, there's the world's largest chess piece, and there's the world's, I guess, third largest chess piece. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, let's move on. Let's play some chess. Should I do some instructive rapid? I saw at least one person asking for rapid chess. Should I do a live speedrun episode? I did a handful of live speedrun episodes when I was first starting the speedrun. The thing is, though, it would be episode 74. I haven't posted episode 73. So I would be like spoiling maybe some of the recent results. But whatever people want. Or should I start a new speedrun? Oh dear, what was with my tiny board? Okay, let's fix this. Okay, hopefully the layout's decent. And we have Queen's Pawn opening. Opponent taking time. Queen's Gambit declined. Bishop g5. Yeah, this could very likely transpose into a Cambridge Springs. If white plays this and this, I would play this and this. Now with e3, okay, e3, knight f3, so we do transpose into one of my favorite openings against the Queen's Gambit. Only a small percentage of my games in the Queen's Gambit actually go into a Cambridge Springs. There's so many cases where white deviates earlier by taking the pawn or playing the Catalan. But, wow, bishop h4. I don't think I've encountered this specific move. I've analyzed like maybe 10 different moves, but I don't think I've analyzed this one. And I think it just allows me to do my thing, like knight e4 and bishop b4. It's true that the dark square bishop for white is no longer a target. Like if the bishop were still here, I could take and then win material. Queen b3. think we maybe transpose into a different line, because there's a line where white starts with queen b3, and then there's some idea for black to play g5, h5, which I'm pretty sure I can play in this position. At first it looks like I'm blundering a pawn, but if white takes twice, I would take and attack. Now let's go for this. Yeah, I have some vague memory of like having this position, maybe once before. So the point is I want to play h4 and trap the bishop. With bishop e5, there's f6. And if white moves h-pawn to make room for the bishop, then I can take and damage white's structure. So it's already a little bit unpleasant for white. Yeah, bishop g3 wasn't super obvious, because like as white you have to ask, can you get away with taking? It requires to see this this fifth rank tactic. Wait, Beth Harmon played the 2 knights against the Caro-Kann? I don't remember that. Did they show the full game? I wonder if there's so many traps in the 2 knights. There's a question, are you happy with Levy's performance thus far? Yeah, overall it's been a fun match to watch. I think he's made a really good choice with the London opening. Just getting good positions as white with the London. It's an opening that should be more well respected. And he's been doing like really creative things with black against Pia's like very solid d4 repertoire. So yeah, it should be interesting to watch the Blitz tomorrow. I haven't been able to watch like the most days live, but I have gone back and kind of played through the games. If you were to have a generation match, who would you want to play? It would be cool to play Pia. I feel like that's like perfect level of opponent for myself or for Levy. Okay, let's take this. Probably bishop d6. I mean, I guess there's a few other players that come to mind. Ben Feingold. I guess Ben Feingold is like the main alternative that comes to mind. Yasser. Well, Yasser I think would probably crush myself or Levy. h4. What do I want to do here? I can't play g4 because h-file pin. h4 looks interesting. I mean, white's threatening to take, so... Yeah, with h4, I counterattack. There's g4, bishop g3. There's also queen d8, which looks passive, but the queen might just be better off on the king side. It's not really doing much on a5. Oh, also, white's not even threatening to take because I take here. So I have time in this position. I mean, I could play rook g8 and go for g4. I'm also realizing white's threatening to take. And then once I take back, then take. So I should do something here. There's queen c7 as well. But then 92. That's a rich position. h4, g4, bishop g3, king g1. I'm going to play queen d8. I feel like this is the most flexible. I didn't really want to commit to playing h4. I think there's just so many cases where the queen just wants to go back, either be in the center or pressure the king side. Kasparov. Kasparov is still crazy strong. He had a good result in this chess 9LX. Yeah, e4 happens. I have this move, c5. I feel like I should be opening the center. I have the bishop pair. It could get messy There's knight b5. Bishop b8. I lose a pawn. I have a6. I'm just going to go for it. The type of move that I could spend several minutes calculating, or I can just play and rely on intuition. I mean, the main point is to try and open this diagonal. So if takes, I'll be very happy, even knight takes. And in so many cases where white takes on d5, I take on d4, I still get the bishop to c5. Even, like, if white plays e5, I probably can take. There's some interesting series of exchanges. Was Yasser elite in his heyday? He did break into the top 10 in the world at some point. Yeah, super elite. See the comment from Navan Ashad. Got 2 wins with the 2 knights in OTB chess. Ah, so your opponents fell for this bishop f5 trap. One got mated with knight f7 tactic. That's nice to hear. Yeah, 2 knights against Hero Khan can be very effective at certain levels. Hello to Is Bad at Chess. The goal of this stream is to try and make everyone watching a little bit better at chess. Yeah, this is going to turn into chaos. White can take here. I think I should take the knight. White would then probably take my knight with check. I take back. White takes, and then I have a check. And then the king is loose. Because if king e1, I play bishop b4. If queen e3, I play bishop c5. If king e2, I play bishop b5. King d1. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm not scared of this. And the pawn gets to f7. I play king f8. Locks up a piece. So what's material? I have 6 pawns. White has also 6 pawns. But white can win a pawn. Yeah, maybe this is a better try. And then queen b6, we trade queens. I'll have bishop to c5. And this is basically what I wanted when I played c5 a few moves ago, is the center completely opening up, the bishops soon to come to life. Yeah, this is basically no castling chess. I could still legally castle, but there will probably be better things to do. JJ Dynamite asking, any speedrun series you've enjoyed by your contemporaries? I mean, I have to give a shout out to Danya. And Danya's speedrun, I think, is one of the most... I don't know even the adjective. Danya would know the adjective to describe his speedrun, even though he's usually very... I'm running out of the words to say. I want to say non-self-complimentary. He's very humble. Yeah, Danya was one of the inspirations for my my speedrun series. I take on b2 now. Oh, there's also... Okay, this could get weird. There's queen a5. Queen a5. The idea would be to threaten bishop a4. But yeah, it's probably just worth taking first. And that way I open the diagonal. This diagonal I'm referring to. If white takes, it is attacking the rook, but I'm probably going to be the first one to throw punches. Oh, self-deprecating. Yeah, that's also... that's also a way of putting it. I did play Scrabble with Danya once. We played on ISC. It was before the existence of Googles. And Danya has like a large vocabulary, but he didn't quite impress at Scrabble. I think his 2-letter word knowledge is not 100%. I'll have to dig up the stream. I wonder if there's a way of like looking up our game on Google's. I have an external hard drive with like most of my streams saved. Rook takes d7. Wow. That's a sacrifice. I mean, I probably should take... Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't take back. Bishop b5. Am I in trouble? I have king takes d7. But then knight e5, king... This should be okay. It gets kind of weird. Queen d5, bishop d6. I am threatening this. And if I play this, there's rook d2. Bishop b4.
Did you give out chess pieces for Halloween?
I would have, but no one... There were no trick-or-treaters knocking on my door. Queen a5. I gotta focus here. Queen a5, rook d2, bishop b4, queen b2. I can't queenside castle. I play rook d... Oh, no, rook d8, queen h8. So if I play king d7, queen d5, bishop d6, knight e5, king c8. Okay, let's just take. This is kind of terrifying. Queen b5. I have this move. Bishop c4, king f6, and queen b2. But what else do I do? King e7. Probably king e7 takes, and then queen d6. And g5 hangs king f8. I think this is the most practical approach. I give away the bishop. But my pawn will survive on b2, assuming white doesn't take it. I guess white could take with check, but okay, it doesn't happen. I might be losing g5. But if queen takes g5, I play king f8. White has no more good checks. It doesn't happen. King d2 is coming. Do I have this move? I have this move? This? There's a funny line. I'm going to play king c5. Because this prevents knight d4. And the king might actually walk to a3. Never mind, I can't access b4, but I do have g4. And maybe the king will get to d4. Trade. Then I'm threatening rook h1. So I guess knight d2 is most likely. King e2 is coming. Gotta try this. I want to put the rook here. So there's a lot of juicy things on the third rank. I think white can get away with this because rook b4, I can't actually take the bishop. So I'll take this pawn. There better be... Okay, it should be fine. I still can't take the bishop. Gotta move a lot quicker. Let's take. White has the 2 minor pieces. I have a king. Not get forked. So easy to get forked here. I think I'm going to win on time. I have every right to play this out. Okay. The final position, I think, is still a draw. But with the king on the edge, sometimes there's more ways white can blunder. Okay. I turn on my heart rate monitor. I sometimes forget to turn it on before the game. Yeah, I didn't buy any candy. I was actually thinking, like, if a trick-or-treater rings a doorbell, what would I give? I was thinking I would give out just rubber ducks. Because, I have a lot of them. Or give away a chess book, yeah. Okay, so this is not the cleanest game. Yeah, bishop h4 has to be super rare. But I understand like how a player could arrive at this move. Especially if maybe you faced the Cambridge Springs before and you've maybe had some trauma with the bishop getting harassed. It makes some sense. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not the best move. Thank you, Onyx a Dog. Where do you get your ducks? It feels like I breed them, but people just send me ducks. I have a collection of 50 to 100. It's still manageable. Oh, Jay has become a secondary school teacher. Congratulations. Kind of stopped with competitive chess, but got to 2400 on Lee chess on all time rules. That's actually a pretty good accomplishment, especially if you're not like actively competing in tournaments. Carlos FDM says, I've played chess online only, but will play a tournament with friends OTB. Anything I should consider? Yeah, it definitely helps to like train on a physical chessboard beforehand. There's a lot of players, especially those who only play online, sometimes it's hard to adjust to the third dimension. And you should also get used to writing down your moves, assuming it's a standard, like classical tournament. You'll have to take notation, you have to get used to pressing the clock. It's like a lot of small things that if you get practice with, it becomes more seamless during the tournament. Also helps to know like over the board rules, a touch move, adjusting pieces. If you're playing like a US chess tournament, I think US Chess has some resources on their website about like OTB tournaments. It's also good to know like etiquette and a lot of it is common sense. Yeah, so let's take a look at this game. I mean, generally, when you play the Cambridge Springs, there's a lot of different white moves that can be played in this position. The three most common moves, at least at like high level, are knight d2, c takes d5, and bishop takes f6. Against all other moves, I'll make a different color, like queen c2, queen b3, rook c1, bishop e2, a3, bishop d3. Now there might be some exceptions, but against most of these moves, there's knight e4 and bishop b4. And these are kind of the moves that queen a5 prepares. Against bishop d3, black should take first and then play this, and then it's a fork. So with bishop h4, I was trying to do this sort of thing. I was also doing this sort of thing. g5 is the best move. Yeah, I had some vague memory of playing this before. Oh, but there's no games. Oh, there's one game. Ah, I had this position before, but I didn't play g5.
2-5.
So maybe I studied this at some point. Thank you, free to try. Be 32 months. Yeah, G5 and then H5. It's very thematic. I'm actually not supposed to take on G3, even though it's second best. Engine likes bishop B4. White's better after castling queenside. Wow. Yeah, queen d8 was not good. And then, yeah, that was just chaos. It can be easy to go wrong in such positions. Engine really doesn't like c takes b2. And doesn't like rook takes d7 either. So I was able to survive. I don't think I considered this move. But there's e5. But maybe it's a better version. King c7 takes king b8. That's hard to judge. I get my opponent's pawns to unionize. I don't know what that means. And not put up with being gambited anymore. I think I understand what that means. Yeah, if only pawns could form a union. Do you know anything about the LM title? So I think LM stands for Lichess Master, which has since been discontinued. But I think in the early days of Lichess, like admins on the site would award the LM title to like frequent players and strong players. Can white not stop promotion? Is there queen b4? Queen b4, queen b6. And then takes, knight d2. Oh, the a file opens. Okay. Wait, so what happened in the game? I played king e7. And we traded queens on d6, so this is a big difference. And then white was just quicker to stop the pawn. Yeah, there is a Life Master title in US chess, which I had originally thought is what LM refers to on Lichess. But can we look it up? The account was mentioned, what, Lance 5500? Yeah, LM. There's not too many players with this title. Look at how many marathon trophies there are. Wow, the username is completely covered by trophies. That's insane. So we can't even click on the title. That's so crazy. Wait, these are marathon winner. Oh, some are marathon top 10, some are marathon winner. Click on a game of this. Yeah, clicking on the title just brings me to the account. Oh, this is kind of cool. I haven't noticed these filters before. Only analyzed. They'll kind of color code the games. It's interesting. Okay, what to do next? Should I keep playing chess? Should I join a tournament? I could late join the Superblitz. Should I try and win this? 41 minutes? More chess. Okay. Let's late join the Superblitz. Here we go. Playing EMRE-EMRE-EMRE. Let's berserk. Let's do some super aggressive Superblitz. I'll berserk a lot. I'll probably gambit a lot. Try and move quickly. Like, get a Cambridge Springs. Hey, it's another Cambridge Springs. Rook c1. So with rook c1, I think this is already dubious because of knight e4. And now I'll just pile on the knight. I'm not only threatening to win a pawn on c3, but I'm also threatening a2. Let's just go for the same idea. And white's gonna fall. Wait, is white falling for the trap? I think white is. Takes, and then takes. And then takes again. I have to take the knight with check, and then this bishop hangs in the end. So that's a very pleasant Cambridge Springs trap. What to do? Look at this. Maybe queen f3 coming. Some idea of this. There's some idea of knight takes e3. Does it work? I don't think it does. I gotta move a lot faster. I wasn't sure what to do there. Maybe b6 coming. We'll sack the a pawn. Not always easy to play when you're up a piece. Although I think I'm going to be trapping the queen. Because queen b7, rook fb8. Okay, now it should be pretty straightforward. And white does not have much for the queen. Oh, that's mate. I was thinking king d4, but d4 is covered. Okay. Nice start. Berserking win. Are you the inventor of the Rosen trap? I'm not sure if I invented it or discovered it. Or just stumbled upon it. Maybe it was already discovered. It's probably up for debate. Alright, let's play e4. I'll play an ortho schnapp. Or whatever this is. One's trying to play a cow, I guess? H3 was a bad move. Yeah, I have to bong cloud now. But it looks okay. G5 coming? I have queen h5. Interesting position. Probably rook g1 on tap. I definitely don't want to trade queens. I'll probably look to double up on the g file. Rook g2, rook g1. Like when there's pawn tension like this, it can be very often just very good to leave the tension and only release a tension when it's the right time. I might look to play like h5, h6. But now, okay, let's play h5. The queen is almost trapped, but g6, queen e8. Okay, this move is coming. Now the rook will hang. And rook g7 is a threat, along with rook takes g8. So life is pretty good here. I don't know what to pre-move. Rook takes g7 or queen takes g7. Probably rook takes. It's weird, like both things looked attacked. But this knight's pinned. Now this knight is attacked. And white's trying to hold on, or black is trying to hold on. Knight g6 is coming. The position is so sad for black. Like barely anything can move. Make another queen. Okay. No mercy that game. Top 30. Only played 2 games so far. Leader has 17 points. Playing CALTchess. CALTchess. Opponent is not berserking back. Okay, let's go for Stafford. Okay, we have a 4 knights instead. A copycat variation. Yeah, we're both doing the same thing. It's still copycat chess. Do I want to take? Take? I can't be burning time like that. And f5. It's a bit more pleasant for white. Should still be playable for black. Yeah, the position seems very delicate. Like this might be almost a move. The knight is not good on f6. I want to play d5. But getting one more move, d5 could be quite useful. Rook takes? No, I have to take with pawn. And knight d6 is maybe coming. That's also a move. Scary position. I'll play rook d8. Just trade. So if knight takes, can I play rook d8? Take. No, I have to play this. That white's playing really well. Some hope. Lots of hope now. Somehow won the queen and the rook. Plenty of time left. Okay, opponent just kind of crumbled there. I think they were trying to flag me, not paying attention to their pieces. Okay. Let's try and get my heart rate back to below 100. Any theory on how much berserking handicaps ELO? I'm sure it's possible to do some statistical analysis. Probably by just looking at performance rating. But so far it's not handicapping me in such a way where I'm losing games. Okay, this is an anti-hippo. Already very pleasant. I'm going to play this move next. Yeah, this is such a feel-good position. If knight g8, I play bishop f6. Essentially trapping the rook. The bishop can't be taken because I take and fork. Black's still fighting. Like d4 will hang or not. That's a funny bishop. Usually it's a black bishop on g7. I do have an imposter bishop. Play queen g4. h6 is defended. Okay, that was a feel-good game. Yeah, this h4, h5 idea against the hippo sometimes can be very effective. So that's 4 in a row. Still a lot of time left. I wonder how someone arrives at this username. Maybe you just get a cat that sits on the keyboard. Stafford Gambit time. Okay, White so far playing the refutation. Knight d2. Not the most common move. I'm still doing the Stafford Gambit things. Rook f1. Wow. I take the pawn, rook h1. I'm gonna go for this. Threatening maiden 2. I'm also threatening knight e3. Which doesn't quite work anymore. Takes. Yeah, let's just take. So I'm still threatening maiden 2. Okay. So, I mean, if rook takes, I take. Let's tickle the king. I'm not quite mating. I do have this move. Oh, but there's queen g1. Oh, queen g1 actually kills my fun. Or at least hampers my fun. I messed up. We could trade queens. Let's take on c2. Yeah, I lost like my best minor piece. At least it's still a bit tricky for white. I'm ready to castle queenside. A nice shish kebab. And bishop c3 is coming. Trying to attack from all directions. Wow, really? F6. Running mate in 1. Check. Where's my mate? I'm not seeing mate. With 12 seconds left. Very frustrating position. Back. I have 1 second left. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know what just happened there. White took with like the worst possible piece. Bishop takes gives the king this square. King takes allows the king to try and run away. Queen takes looks safe. Like the king was being hugged. Hugged a little bit too tightly. Such an evil opening. Okay. Second place. I have to catch up to Mr. Shamb. I want to play a Halloween Gambit. I also just want to keep playing Gambits here. Is it going to be time for Halloween? Halloween was literally yesterday. But it can be all year round if you play this opening. So I sacrifice a knight for the 2 center pawns. And if knight goes somewhere, I keep pushing. I think most people, yeah, play knight g6. So I'm down a knight for a pawn. But there's some initiative. I'm threatening that. I want to play pawn h5. There's sometimes ideas with bishop a3. But after takes king here, it's maybe not clear how to follow up. So the d pawn is pinned. I'm still down a piece, but there's this nagging pressure. If bishop b6, I can take on b7. I might just want to castle queenside, then put the rook on e1. What's the Thanksgiving Gambit? I feel like that's where you sacrifice a turkey. Okay, so black allows this. And black could maybe get away with sacking the rook. But then I'll have queen c6 in some lines. Like if takes, queen d8, queen c6. In this case, bishop b5, knight d7. d5. It's looking good, gaining more space. Rook b8 might be playable. Rook b8, can I take, sack a queen, take again? I don't think that works. Probably just take on a7, but then rook a8. Okay, this is a free rook. I think my opponent meant to click the resign button. Or maybe they're wanting a mercy draw. No mercy.
Oh no, my sleep.
Oh yes, your entertainment. Welcome back to David. So if knight b6, I play queen c6, and then Probably take on c7. Or bishop e5. Actually, bishop e5 is probably stronger. Yeah, now I just want the rook to come to e1. The king can't castle. This is like mate in 2. Knight e4? It's a funny mate because the bishop and queen are pinned. So knight e4 is the only legal move, and then rook takes e4. And it's mate because nothing can block. Okay, that was fun. A belated happy Halloween. Not so happy for my opponent though. So I'm still in second place. Less than 18 minutes left. I think I've raised the rating a few points this tournament. Here we go, playing Archipelago. Stafford Gambit time part 2. It's probably part like 1000 at this point. I'm pretty sure I've crossed 1000 Stafford Gambits. H3 is the best move. D3 is the best move. Yeah, opponent knows what to do here. So now I have to deal with someone who essentially knows the Stafford Gambit refutation. I'm down a pawn. Life goes on. I can boast a small space advantage. F4 might be coming. Think of F4, knight H5. I think I just want to set up with like F6 and bishop F7. An extra pawn in such a position, I guess it's still nice for white. Yeah, the G pawn's about to move. Not exactly the move I wanted to play there. But I am preemptively defending this, and I'm trying to pressure H3. So this is a more positional Stafford Gambit. Thank you to Grief Street, first time prime. I'm down a pawn, but my pieces are actually coming to life. The bishop's kind of restricted. Pile up on the H file. King might come to E5. I walk in further. I don't really want to trade knights. It feels weird with my rook essentially being stuck on H4. I don't quite see how white punishes this setup. I guess white just wants to trade. Yeah, 92. But 92 I take. Knight G5. The problem is bishop takes first. Yeah, what to do? Take, king takes. I just play this. I didn't really want to allow the knight trade. The trades definitely favor white. The king can come to F8 and defend G7. So bishop coming here. I take. I think I have to play B4. The good thing is white's pawns are fixed on light squares. We both have light squared bishops. I have to take. Now let's bring the king back to happiness. I don't know what my plan is though. Yeah, what is my plan? I think a5 would be a mistake because I play a6 and then get my king to b5. It seems like white's playing for a win though, like they're not trying for repetition. I think I'm just gonna wait. G5 is an idea. Doesn't quite work. G6. Okay. I think I'm winning back a pawn. Maybe not. Maybe. I'm getting mate in 1. I'm about to win the game, like next move? There's rook f5, but that's just winning. Yeah, this is completely winning. With this funny break. It's not over. It's pretty close to over though. I'll win the pawn. Bishop is stuck. Okay. Stafford Gambit's success. Wasn't easy though. Opponent played really well. I had this positional bind. This might just be equal. It was a waiting game. It's hard for white to make use of the extra pawn. But then when I got in g6, it really turned around quickly. So, wow. Oh man, I can't be wasting time. Also, I didn't berserk that game. I guess that's a good thing. Mr. Sham keeps winning.
Chen's immense.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Phoenix. I guess I was saying Mr. Sham, so it's unnecessary Mr. Chen's amends. Haven't heard that one in a while. I need at least 2 more games, probably 3 more games. So there's enough time for her. Opponent doesn't move. Okay, so that was a nice gift. Okay, let's berserk. G4. So there's a fun line I like to play against a GROB. Knight here to here. Is white prepared? Already getting spicy. Let's take. Okay, this is looking really, really good now. Dark's where bishop wants to come in. The queen wants to come in. Just discourage pawn d4. I guess I could have played this. I'll trade a few times. Yeah, the goal is to win quickly. G5, G4. Probably just want to castle queenside. And maybe look to play d4. Welcome back to Young Dairy.
Good evening, Eric. Who is your favorite superhero?
Not sure. Fabiano Caruana or Beth Harmon? Are either of those considered superheroes? This move. Everything wins here. Let's play this move. Threatening this. Okay. There goes White's queen. Oops, didn't mean to pause. I'm in first place. Let's keep it going.
Oh no, my prime sub.
Oh yes, you're prime. Thank you, Oilers. Okay, another Halloween Gambit incoming. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, bishop e4 I think is dubious because of knight d5. Can I punish this? c3? I think I'll just play this. I really want to play b4. Okay, I'm threatening to trap the bishop. It wasn't quite a gambit. A nice looking position. And b6 is a target. And g4, knight h4 is probably coming. b6 is hanging now. Take. d5 is a good move. I'll take and bishop c5, give back a pawn. If knight c3, I play queen b3. Actually, I think that traps the knight. So this pawn might be poisonous. Black takes a supposed poison. Yeah, what to do with the knight? Maybe this move. But then I take. And the rook is going to be hit. Then there's queenside castling. It gets messy. I think I still go for it. We both queenside castle. I have 25 seconds. I've been passed by Mr. Sham. This is must win. Queen c3 almost certainly coming. b5's idea. The bishops are strong here. Knight d4 might be coming. Oh, where's my discovery? Takes. I didn't see it. I need 2. Queen d2. Oh, a2 or a4 is hanging. It's still okay. Black's played this well. Ah. Oh, what to do? Okay. Is it over? It's over. Oh, it's so sad. Had such good chances there too. Thank you, I am Avalon. Cheesy Gazebo says dog. Question mark. There's no dog today, unfortunately. No emotional support animal for what just happened to me. Good game though. Opponent resisted well. Yeah, this will be the final game of the tournament. Hamster. Maybe I should buy an emotional support hamster. I feel like all hamsters are emotional support hamsters by definition. Halloween Gambit time. And this is against a decently high-rated opponent. I don't know the theory here. We've probably strayed away from theory. Take. Try this. D4 is hanging. And this is what I want. What I really, really want. Queen here. And the rook is hanging. King b6, rook d6. This has got to be good. e4, queen f5. It's looking real good. Ooh, there's that move. a4, maybe b4? It's not over. Didn't really want to do that. Oh no. Wait, am I alive? I have this move. Check. I sacked a lot of things this game. It paid off though. And this is checkmate. Okay. Happy belated Halloween. I'm sure things were missed. Like when the king is on a5 here. Maybe I should have played b4 sooner. But b4 king a4? And maybe I just have the quiet move. But then there's this stuff to worry about. Like actually when I played rook h3 in the game, I completely missed queen e1, which is almost mate. I would have to play rook d1. And black is probably better, like bishop b2 and then take. Oh, white's still winning here. So queen e1, that's still winning for white. Ah, bishop g5 I take with knight. Bishop b2 I take. Where's the mate? Ah, I have a c7. And then this is mating. King a4, check here and mate. Okay. Okay, some fun games. I think I finished in, what, second or third? In third. Congratulations, Mr. Sham. And Dr. Guante Sabinico. A fun tournament. I hope people enjoyed the games. Oh, thank you, Phoenix, for the support with the bits. Maybe even better than emotional support. Yeah, I got a couple Halloween gambits. Wait, where's the... Oh, the final game didn't actually count for the tournament. It seemed like my opponent like knew exactly what to do against the Halloween. At least out of the opening. Like c6, d5, I think, is one of the engine refutations. Yeah, it's like already minus... It's -3. Okay, queen e2 should have been played. Queen e2 and then best move king d7. Ah, because bishop e6, I take. And then the pawn controls e7. Yeah, maybe this was still prep for my opponent though. Like queen e2, king d7, engine likes black. It still looks fun for white though. The Halloween Gambit is probably better in April when players don't expect it. Actually, can we check the stats? Because on leechess.org/opening, you can target a particular opening. Oh, there's a Roy Lopez Halloween attack. Probably a worse version of actual Halloween. There's a couple variations within the Halloween Gambit. But let's look at this. This is like the classical Halloween. And... so we can see the popularity over time. And then it looks like there's a spike. Like October 2019 and November 2019, there's a spike. And then it drops off. And again, there's like a small spike. And it drops off. And again, there's a spike and it drops off. Spike. So it spikes like every October. That's kind of cool. So does it perform better in April? Actually, I don't think it says the results based on the month. Maybe someone can do their own analysis though. Yeah, I wonder if like the November spikes are just a little bit caused by Halloween Gambit content in October. Who knows the Lichess API? There have to be some developers watching. So yeah, we could click into Opening Explorer. And then... so I've played the Halloween 55 times on Lichess. And most people take... I have a good score with it. And this is considered to be the best line, even though it looks ugly for black. Black's able to hold on to the piece. Are there any other openings played by season/month? It's a good question. And the Halloween has to be like probably one of the standout openings, one of the standout seasonal openings. I'm trying to think of other openings. There was a July 4th. I was playing the American openings because there's a American variation of Sicilian. Yeah, this feature on Lichess is quite nice. Oops. At least when it works. Can't fetch. Maybe I have to find a dog who can fetch. Wow. I think we broke it. Refresh. It's not working. Someone call a developer. I wanted to show how you can search for American. Oh, hey, it's working. Okay. It fetched something. Can we search like December? No. I don't even know what to search for. Holiday? Christmas. Thanksgiving? Turkey? No. Duck? There's a double duck, which is this. People in chat probably know better than me in terms of what weird openings exist. There's a Coca-Cola. a variation of the GROB, which I've never played. There's also the Frappe something, the Nescafe Frappe, the only opening named after a corporation, I guess. Is there Valentine? No. What about love? Heart? Just searching random words now. ICBM? I don't think that's an official name though. Missile? There's a Tennyson. Easter. Ah, it shows the Eastern. Apparently within the pterodactyl defense, there's a lot of Eastern variations. Fool. I like how this position is just checkmate. There's something called the, what is it? Mbembe? I don't even know how to spell the name. It's it starts as in England and then it's knight f3, e4, knight e5. The reversed Macaulay Mbembe. I think it's some mythical creature. Anyway, should I wrap up the stream? I have a speedrun video to edit. I think it's time to end the stream. That was a fun one. Had some fun games. I hope people enjoyed the chess. I hope I answered like most of the questions. I started streaming intending to like do some kind of Q&A, but there weren't too many like deep, thought-provoking questions. Oh, some people say no. It's okay, I'll be back at some point. It's only the first stream, hopefully the first of many streams this November. I'm hoping to like have a productive month, a content-focused month. So stay tuned.